Swastiastu. Hello everyone, good morning. Now I will the presentation about materi analysis article. Before I start my presentation, I want to say thank you to Mr. Igusti Ngurah Agung Wijaya Mahardika, SPD, MPD, as a lecturer in advanced speaking. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nika Dextria Diningsih with name 201171030 from class 4A Denpasar. Okay, in this material, I will discuss about the first is introduction, the second is methodology, the third is result and discussion, and the last one is conclusion. Okay, then the first thing we discuss is the content of introduction, background of the study. This research investigates whether Instagram blog contribute to the improvement of EFL speaking ability. It also examined learned perception on the integration of Instagram blog in a speaking class. Why did the author conduct the study? The author investigating the effectiveness of Instagram video blog or blog on EFL learned speaking proficiency. The research offered some insight into the incorporation of technology by adding pedagogical values on a popular social media Instagram in the EFL speaking class. Okay, why did the author write the article? The implementation plugged into a basic level speaking class improved the learned speaking proficiency in the term of pronunciation, fluency, vocabulary, syntax, and general use of the target language. Okay, what are the research questions? This review of the literature seeks to critically discuss any research relevant to Instagram and build interaction among EFL learn. The first is the connection between Instagram and EFL learning will be discussed. The second is following this, the discussion will progress to focus on the fundamental theory of building interaction among EFL learners. Next is what are the hypothesis of the study. The hypothesis of the study is the pre and post tests were statistically calculated using SPSS 20. A prior sample t-test was performed on the data to determine whether there was a significant improvement on the pre and post test of the learned speaking proficiency. Okay, the next material is methodology. What type of research? The study adopt an action research designed within mixed method research paradigm of qualitative and quantitative. The next is who were the participants. The participants in the study were 28 Indonesian speaking first years EFL learners of English enrolled in speaking course at Sanata Dharma University. And there were 8 male students and 20 female students with the age range of 17 to 20 years old. They're the first semester at English Language Education Department. Okay, the next is how was the data collected? The data collected is 2 progress tests and 1 final test. Tool consists pre and post test of questionnaire and speaking rating scale. The participant online the Instagram post and comment, questionnaire, and focus of group discussion. What instrument were used? Okay, the instrument were used is the data collection tool consists of pre and post test, participant online, Instagram posts and comment, questionnaire, and a focus group discussion. Based on the data collected, participant perspective were also discredited. And how was the data analyzed? The data analyzed is the questionnaire demonstrated that the utilization of Instagram blog contribute to EFL learn speaking skill on enhancing fluency, acquiring vocabulary item, and boosting confidence motivation. What analysis technique we were used? Then using a speaking rating scale which measures learned pronunciation, fluency, vocabulary, syntax, and use of target language in the general. Pre and post test and the Instagram posting questionnaire were distributed to the 28 learned to find or learned perception toward the implementation of Instagram blog recording into speaking class. The questionnaire consists of 24 closed-ended questions and 3 open-ended questions. The third material is result and discussion. What were the most important findings? The most important finding is the students were able to develop strategies for how to deliver an oral presentation successfully and gain self-confidence in improving their English presentation skill in the classroom. Okay, what were the answers to the research question? The mobile or web application come out in creating a new medium in which people strive to interact successfully. In the last decade, EFL Learn have increasingly utilized social network sites or SNSS to develop their language proficiency. And the second is Instagram blog as the media to enhance speaking ability of EFL Learn or to create an improvement where the learn can interact with other while experimenting with the media which is close to their daily life, finishing the anxiety of being assessed and develop self-assessment. Next is how does the author explain this result? The author explained this result is participants trained the viewing their own videos and saying the progress they had accepted in the first and last blog encourage them to gain self-confidence and increase their motivation to speak English more, which contributed them a sense of achievement. Okay, the next is what are implications of the result? The implication of the result is the reveal that that there was significant improvement between the learned score obtained in 3M 72 32 SD 117 and post M 82 60 SD 79 test T9 negative 846 P 0000. Statistical calculation and questionnaire reveal that the implementation of Instagram blog in a speaking class improve the EFL learn speaking proficiency at a significant level. Okay, the next is, are there any important limitation? Several issues related to the use of Instagram blog as an extensive practice in a speaking class occur. The first is the learn made the point that the internet connection was always a constraint for them. They had to spend time much more than they would expect to upload their video to Instagram due to unstable internet connection. Secondly, they also exposed to the anxiety when talking to the camera. However, their anxiety can be tackled more easily instead of performing a role play in front of the class. And thirdly, video duration was also considered as limitation of the Instagram blog. They have to retake the video many times to accommodate their idea in the time limit. Okay, the next is, are they any key recommendation? Key recommendation is the duration can also be extended through the sweepable carousel feature production as many times as they want without any time and space boundaries. Okay, the last one material is conclusion. In conclusion, this research was conducted to explore whether Instagram blog will enhance to EFL learn speaking proficiency. The analysis of the pre and post test using and statistical scale indicate that the implementation of Instagram blog into a speaking class contributed to the improvement of the learned speaking proficiency. The utilization of Instagram blog contribute EFL run on enhancing fluency, acquiring vocabulary item, and boosting self-confidence and motivation. This study will contribute to the method of teaching speaking innovatively. Regarding methodological limitation of this study, the control group will help the researcher gain a better insight of how this innovative teaching method contribute to the oral proficiency compared to method. Well, that's all the presentation at this time. I apologize if there are wrong read or slide that are not clearly visible. That's all, and thank you. Bye-bye. Om Santi, 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 Om.